Hello, everybody, and welcome to the world premiere of Battle Jacket. My name is Steven. I'm the guy behind Box Creek Films, and this is our latest film that we did here. It's probably our most violent film. Got the more monsters in it than anything I think we've done before, and I'm really proud of it. It took a little while to make. I just want to thank all of you guys too for coming out and supporting what we do here, making these silly movies. So I hope you guys enjoy Battle Jacket. We'll get the show on the road. You guys are right in the lines.
Steven! Cheers. Cheers, man. Fucking great to be here.
Dude, so this is your first film, right?
It is my first film, dude.
Yes, that's
I
fucking,
I saw the last one. I came to the premiere for the last one. And, I was like, man, I used to do this stuff in high school like 20 years ago. I want to be involved.
Yeah. So after that, did you just hit up Steven just as like if you ever need somebody, or were you kind of persistent with it, or how did you go about getting into this film?
Yeah, so our drummer Shane, from Great Electric Quest, he was in the last film, and so I hit him up first, and he's like, yeah, don't you hit up Steven?
Yeah.
I didn't know Steven super well at the time,
right?
But now I got to know him because of the movie, and super stoked to be a part of it. And so
just happened.
Yeah, just happened.
Organically.
Yeah.
How was the experience shooting the movie? Do you know how much were you privy to? Did you just did he just give you a script? Did he tell you the whole backstory of it, or how much did you know?
Yeah, so I didn't know anything about it really. He may have told me that it's about a band, and then he sent me songs first, and to learn these two riffs. Okay. So I learned the two riffs first, and then I got a script. And at first I just looked at the script and I was like, all right, how many lines do I have?
Yeah. How many lines did you have?
Yeah. I don't know, a good amount.
A good amount?
But they were short, right? And then I started looking at all right, how long is the line? Can I remember that much?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I only have one line that's
really kind of hard. Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't even that bad, but and then after I read my lines, I went through and I read the story.
Right.
But it's one of those things where it's because I love movies. I watch tons of movies, and I'm always I could do that, but once I got into the position, we're all such good friends. We're laughing and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome. Face, right?
Yeah.
And then so I realized that I wasn't I didn't have my lines memorized.
Right.
And so I kind of want to do it again because it's now that I popped my cherry with it, it's
now you're comfortable. Now you can kind of get it into it and really nail it down.
It's like being able to see the scene out from the outside instead of looking at the script, you're standing there on the stage and you're like. Okay, what does this actually look like? Should I turn my head this way? Should I turn my head that way?
Exactly.
Where's the camera gonna be? And so, doing it for the first time, I think is a good setup to do it again.
So, I mean, you play music. You're fucking almost a full-time musician. It seems like you're constantly hitting the road. You're traveling everywhere. How can you correlate the experience of playing on stage for a crowd versus this? Is it how different is it? It must be a different level of nervousness, right?
Yeah, it totally is because when you're playing a show, there's so many people there that it's actually takes the pressure off.
Right. Because it's you're focused on. There's so much going on that you can't really focus on one thing, right?
And not just one person focusing on you.
Eye contact, being shit, I gotta actually say lines
if you're in a room with one person, it's just the two of you, and you really gotta be aware of what you're saying and stuff.
Right.
If there's a ton of people there, it's I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, who fucking cares? Really.
So I would say it's actually a little more nerve-wracking, even though it's just friends making a movie. It's when it comes down to doing your line, you're thinking of, well, people are gonna see this, so hopefully this comes out good.
Yeah. And then people are hyper fixating on you as opposed to just seeing you as as a group. Yeah, exactly.
Steven's the man. Thanks for having me a part of it, Steven.
That's perfect. Cheers. Jerry Bliss, everybody. I'm drunk and ready. You're going first.
Oh, shit.
Let's just start with your name and your role in the movie.
Okay. I am Sammy Gamblin. Ta-da. I played Anna Morris the newscaster, my first on-screen role in a Box Creeps film feature.
Okay. How was the experience for you? How did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Were you nervous? Kind of go over the emotion that you're feeling.
Okay, definitely nervous, super stoked that I was even invited to play a role. I always offer Steven like extra side person, no talking.
Yeah, you made your availability known.
Absolutely. And then he actually came to our home to pick up a battle jacket. My husband offered him 3 different
So that's
options.
your husband's battle
This
jacket.
is my husband's battle jacket.
Show the camera.
That battle jacket. Okay, this battle jacket.
Look at backside.
I painted this.
That's sick.
So he came to pick up the battle jacket, and him and Michelle like turned to me and they go, "By the way, we'd like to offer you a role."
BTW.
Yeah, we'd like to offer you a role, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I just wanted to be an extra, but okay, cool,
Yeah.
I'll take it." And then we told them when we were free. Steven texted me my script. It was basically a monologue with less than 24 hours, and I said, "Oh shit."
Okay.
But we found a notepad and some Sharpies, and we made it work. We did cue cards, which is why I might not be making a lot of eye contact in the film, but you know what? It was fine. I had a lot of fun.
Your performance was good. I was not even. I mean, I didn't say that, but as an outsider looked in, not knowing, it was amazing.
Thank you.
Is there talks for you in the next film, or is this kind of like?
You know, if Steven wants to offer me another role, I'm willing to take it. It was a little hard for me to watch, which I'm sure anybody their first time they're on screen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you're your own worst critic. Everybody else thought it was good. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was great. You know?
I appreciate that.
I mean, definitely get your agent to make a phone call. I mean,
No, totally. My
Totally.
people will call his people.
yes,
Yeah.
and don't settle. Fucking negotiate for more pay and a bigger role.
And also maybe my own rubber chicken.
And your own rubber chicken.
Yeah.
Just take this one. It's yours now. Just take it. She's out.
We are not sponsored by Modelo.
Just give me your name and your role in the movie.
Oh, hey, my name is Ian Johnson. I was the guy who died and passed on my legacy to the next Ian, coincidentally, because we both have the same name.
Yeah. That was pretty early in the movie. That was like within the first 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, people were telling me like it's the E invasion. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? Like this guy's also named Ian. I was like, what? What?
Dude, it's a passing of the guard, right?
Yeah. But man, that guy is great. He looked like somebody who belonged into like a military movie. He looked like a Navy SEAL. Like when I first met him.
Stoic and stern, I would say.
For sure. For sure.
So this isn't your first movie you've been in, huh? How many other movies have you been in?
Oh
so far?
man, so I've been in El Pollo es Loco. I've been in, man, it's hard to say. Color Space Blood Red.
Okay.
It's like a movie that's just is the tags on which you try to find the movie are actually the name of the movie.
Right.
And then I've been Great Vapor Green, which I gotta admit that's my favorite movie. I love
that's one
that
of
movie so much.
me and David were extras in the movie, and it's one of our favorite films as well.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're a little biased because we're in it, but you know.
But smoking people's brains? Oh my god, who's done that?
Right.
But this movie, I wasn't a huge part like in all the and like the takes and stuff, but he actually put me in a lot of scenes, and I was so proud of that.
That's cool.
Steven is an amazing director. I love that guy so much.
So I mean, touch on that a little bit more. I mean, you've been in a lot of movies up to this point. How has your experience been? I mean, from then to now. I mean, you've been part of the whole process since the beginning, essentially.
Oh, dude, like Steven, he's always punching up. Like
Yes, he is.
He will go from even like no money. Like he will spend like $60
Right.
on a film. Like
Super low budget.
All the
Super low
Hollywood,
budget.
they'll spend like billions of dollars. This guy could make a movie out of just stuff he finds from his garage.
Any last words for the audience?
Say what?
Any last words for the audience?
Oh, if you don't know any of the other Creepy Box films, I would recommend starting with El Pollo es Loco.
Okay.
And work your way up because it only gets better from there.
Perfect. Dude, thank you for sitting here with us. And, dude, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Dude, you look great, bro. Fucking pleasure. Thanks, man. Pleasure, dude. Fucking. We got the chicken. We're ready to go. I mean, dude, you're fucking used to being in front of the camera at this point, huh? Sure. Yeah? All right, for sure. He's being humble man over here. You were the star. How did that feel? Amazing.
Never done anything like that before.
Yeah? So you really stepped outside of your comfort zone for this one, huh?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah?
I mean, I've made some YouTube videos with my brother.
Okay.
Shout out to Justin at Justino Lives.
Okay.
His YouTube channel, Justino Lives. If you want to check that out.
Sick.
It's like slapstick, real goofy, mostly improv type stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I did some plays back in high school.
Okay.
A long time ago. Like, this is my first time acting like
Cool.
in a movie.
Yeah, so going from improv to like something more scripted, how was that experience like for you? Was it nerve-wracking? I mean, when you're in front of a bunch of people, it's different. But when you're like in a room with like 3 people and there's a camera and people are expecting you to deliver lines and stuff like that, it could be a little bit nerve-wracking, right?
I mean, it could be, but I mean, Steven and everyone else made me feel a little comfortable, and there was never any kind of like fear, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but that's just my own mind racing.
Yeah, I mean, we're our own worst critics, right? Yeah, for sure. So,
like before, like I would be in my house before like coming here to shoot and stuff, and I'd be all like super nervous and stuff. But it always seemed like once I got here and got out of the car, came into the house, like it went away for the most part.
that's cool. So, I mean, they create a good environment for everybody to kind of be comfortable and feel comfortable and stuff like that. So, you felt that throughout the whole process, huh? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. That's cool. Would you ever do something like this again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? Fuck yeah, dude. Was it hard to fulfill the main character role? Was that a difficult process for you, or is it pretty easy?
At first, because the first thing we shot at all, like any of us, the first thing any of us shot was the therapy scenes.
Right.
With me and Nick, Steven's dad. And going into that, the first day was pretty kind of nerve-wracking, I guess, because I'm a huge fan of Stevens and Box Street Films, and before I got, before he, wanted me to be in this, I've seen Color Space, Blood Red, Vapor Green, Black Art Collectors Club, like 100 times. Yeah. So I was already a big fan of his.
So you studied up. You were a fan, and you definitely followed through and made sure that you came correct when you came into the space with everybody to do it. Yeah.
I hadn't met anyone for the first time at all besides Steven.
Right.
I met Nick for the first time when I came to shoot.
Yes.
I met Rachel for the first time when we went to the house to shoot some scenes. I've never really met Shane. Like, I've seen him at some shows to this point, but we haven't really spoken or anything.
Right.
So that was our first time, like, officially meeting each other.
That's cool.
And
That's
like,
awesome.
And like me, like I said, I watched the films before and seen all of them doing their thing and was a big fan and stuff. So like to actually go there in person myself, and do this for the first time with them, I'm like, oh my god, sick.
It's like a dream come true, kind of. Yeah, that's awesome. Got any last words?
I mean, I just want to thank Steven and everybody for accepting me and letting me be involved in this. Big fan before I got asked to do this. And, a year ago, I was watching Box Street Films, movies,
and now here you are.
Now I'm involved in it.
Yeah, that's so sick.
I watched your guys' YouTube video that you did with the Black Art Collectors Club, and I'm like, that's so cool.
Little do you know, we're just a couple drunk assholes that are here just fucking living out the moments with everybody.
That's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. Dude, thank you.
Thank you.
You're the fucking shit. You did great. Here, jump in the chair. We're ready. We're going.
All right, Box Creek Films. Here we are with Shane and Rachel Kepler. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. Really great.
And what do you think of the night so far, and like how it all went down?
Oh, I think it went down great. Everyone loved it. It was a good reaction from the crowd, and my first time seeing it, and I felt the same way. So it was pretty great.
My first time seeing it too, and a huge turnout too.
Yeah. There's always good support for Steven and his shows, especially that he's been doing it more consistently now, I think.
At least once a year, right?
Yeah. So keeping it consistent, but now you guys have known Steven for a long time. How long have you guys known him for?
Oh, we were kids. Junior high, I believe, is when I met Steve, and we've been friends ever since in this neighborhood. So,
Like 20 years.
yeah, that's not that long.
Hell yeah. And then
2 decades.
And so with that, like, do you remember how you got started into his productions?
Oh yeah, well he just he said, hey, I'm gonna start. I got this movie. I want to film it. I want you guys to be in it. It's nothing serious, but it'll just be fun.
What was it called?
It was called
El Pollo.
El Pollo es Loco. Yeah, that was the first
El
one.
Pollo es Loco. Shane's first film was that very first one, which was El Pollo es Loco.
And then,
I didn't get started till El Pollo es Loco 2, Revenge of the Deviled Egg. If you recall that cinematic dessert.
That was probably one of my favorite ones, to be
That's
honest.
a very good one.
That one was amazing.
He really started to hit his stride with that.
Yeah, he really did, I think.
That's true.
What was your favorite thus far? Like your favorite time acting, or your favorite movie that you've been a part of?
For me, I have to say Color Space Blood Red. That was the sci-fi one. That was a lot of fun.
And what was your favorite part about it?
Oh, I thought the storyline was kind of cool. Where I got to play a space bounty hunter who was hunting an alien life form. Space camp.
Yeah, you were the lead in that one.
Yeah, he was in that too. So.
What about you, Rachel? What was your favorite movie?
My favorite was Blackbird's Collectors Club, just because I really loved my character. I really enjoyed playing
Number one. What was your character like in that movie?
She was the badass assassin right-hand woman to the
That's why I was laughing so hard.
President of the United States.
Yeah, she was the one collecting all the hearts, right?
Well, yeah, Shane and I both were. Number 1 and number 2. But this movie also was really fun, largely because of the behind the scenes stuff. The special effects while we were filming was so hands-on and so much fun this time around.
So this time it got really gory.
Yeah.
Can you say like your favorite part throughout the filming process as far as the gore aspect?
Yeah, so hanging up on the ceiling was both the worst and best part of the movie.
Dude, that seemed like it took a lot of work.
It was grueling. He had to set up a whole apparatus for me to lie on and stick my head through. And it took about like an hour and a half of filming almost.
And I was terrified. I was just standing there thinking, oh my god, this is going to fall. This is going to crash onto the ground. I was like, we need to have pillows. I assembled pillows
there was nothing underneath him?
No, there was.
Okay.
There was pillows and tables because I was like, this shit is going to fall.
You were the one who brought that up.
I was just nervous.
Otherwise, they would have just ran with it.
Yeah.
Every uncomfortable scene literally is uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Put in the effort.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Seeing Shane's head split open like that from the ceiling.
Dude, totally, yeah. I think the special effects in this one definitely stepped above his previous movies, for sure. Any last remarks? Any favorite parts about the whole filming process that you'd like to mention?
I just can't wait for the next one. I hope we start next week.
I know.
And you would be a part of it as well?
Oh, I could do this shit every day.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Do you have like a role that you would like to fulfill within Steven's movies?
Oh yeah.
He's so creative.
Right, and you guys have played multiple like parts, multiple characters, roles, like lead roles or like supporting roles. But is there some kind of scenario, some kind of like film that you'd love to see yourself in, or like a role that you'd love to see yourself as a part of within Steven Productions? Even if it was like that was a past role within one of his past productions.
I would just love to be a villain.
A villain, yeah, that would be sick. I think that would be fun too. What about you?
For me, it's just like the cool ways to die. That's what I want. So I just
You want to just keep killing me.
Killing me in cool, interesting ways. That's all I care.
So she'll be the villain who fucking just kills you.
Make it good.
Like Blackbird's
Dude, that would,
too.
yeah, serious. Oh, yeah.
But don't set me on fire. No.
For sure. Dude, they set him on fire. Yeah, like literally.
Well, rubbing alcohol. and barbecue lighters.
Oh shit.
Now you know why I'm so worried.
All right, I'm coming.
You are desired.
Uh-oh. I have a wife.
He's married. Everybody.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. Dude, pleasure.
Nino, good to see you.
Steven, good to see you as well. You're doing these more consistently. How does it feel to... I mean, dude, like, you have a catalog at this point. How does it feel?
It's awesome, honestly. Like, this last year I put out like a TV show I did with my buddy, you know, and Screen Time, which is awesome. And then I've got, 4 official releases now with Box Creek Films, and a total of 6 movies. The first 2 aren't out on DVD, but it's a good feeling just to sit back and go, dang, I put out a show. I put out 4 movies now, all with bonus content and stuff. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
good. Yeah.
A lot of blood and rubber chickens and all of that stuff. You know?
I mean, dude, fucking... Dude, I mean... So you have a catalog. I mean, like, dude, what's really... Okay, like, how am I trying to frame this? I mean,
You can
dude,
say,
you have a
I really am that handsome.
Dude, you are really that handsome, dude. Fucking beautiful hair, beautiful beard, the glasses, dude. Fucking beautiful. I love it, dude. I love it. I got a hard on for glasses, dude. But what's next for you? I mean, dude, fucking.
You know, it could be any number of things. I've a bunch of things half written. I have a bunch of things half written. I even storyboarded one of them about halfway through. So I'll spend a little bit more time thinking about which ones I can flesh out better.
Yeah.
And we'll bring you another violent, schlocky, fun little horror movie.
The last series was all color based. Are you
Yeah.
thinking that this next series is any more music based? Since I mean, dude, fucking Battle Jacket, dude. Like, is that like kind of like the theme you're going for? Or are you kind of trying to leave it more open? Or
You know, it's funny you say that because I do have one other idea to do something that is music related, not heavy metal related at all.
Yeah.
But
R&B.
Metal being.
That's a U-turn.
Yeah, that'd be something. Wow. Yeah, no, punk and metal music is like just my favorite stuff,
Yeah.
and you can't beat that with a stick. It's so good, you know.
Right.
So when I finally learned to record a little bit of music, I was like dicking around with something, and I was like, oh, I gotta start making a splatter horror movie
Yeah.
with some like rock and metal tracks on it.
Right.
So started laying down some bass parts and then guitar stuff, and it all started coming together. And I was like, started writing this.
Yeah.
And I don't know, one thing led to another, and the whole
Right.
Battle Jacket is born. But as far as making another music-based film, probably not for a while.
Yeah, for sure.
The Trilogy of Colors was cool and fun, and I really love those films. But Battle Jacket's gonna be like a standalone for sure.
That's cool.
There's probably nothing. I don't have anything that's gonna be tethered to it. I don't believe.
Right. So it happened just super organically, not really thinking about it too hard. Fucking, dude, that's like when the most magic happens, right? Is when it just happens organically and not really putting too much thought into it.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time thinking about my stuff, but I don't like really force anything. A lot of times what I do is I'll think of like an image and I'll have an idea in my head and I'll start drawing pictures or something.
Yeah.
And then I start kind of like piecing together like, well, who are these people I'm drawing? What are they doing?
Right.
And I usually spend about like a couple months thinking about it, and all of a sudden like I'm like, oh, well, that could be a scene. And then I was
Yeah.
like, well, what comes before and after that? And all of a sudden I have 2 scenes.
Right.
And then before you know it, it like starts to flesh itself out.
Right.
So it's very like organic, nothing's forced at all.
Yeah, that's cool. That's super awesome. So, I mean, you've been working with the same cast for a while. I mean, like moving forward now, are you looking to expand, or what are you thinking as far as like?
Yeah.
You know?
We had a lot of the tried and true guys, Shade Kepler, Rachel Kepler, my dad.
Yeah,
my
your
brother.
dad fucking killed it. Dude. Your fucking dad, dude, he's in it, bro. Like you could see like
He's
how
good.
he's super good.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, my dad's great, and he loves to do it. He's like, he wants more screen time and stuff like that. And we do have some new additions in this film, though. We got Ian Olsen here, who knocked it out of the park.
Dude, he did. Yeah,
Like,
he did.
Consummate professional too. Showed up, knew his lines, knew everybody else's lines.
Yeah, and he had an idea of your history up to that point. He looked at your whole catalog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He really did his homework, and he came through ready.
Yeah, he really wanted to get into acting, and he started. I don't know how he found out about Box Creek Films. We had like some mutual friends.
Yeah.
I think that's how kind of how that whole thing worked. and he bought my films and he loved them, and I realized he lived in Oceanside as well.
Yeah.
And I reached out to him, or he reached out to me and was like, dude, your movies are freaking sick, you know. I was like, you want to be in one sometime, thinking he'd be an extra.
Yeah.
And then he started sending me all these reels he had of him acting and all this
That's so
kind of stuff.
fucking
I'm like,
cool.
oh my god, this guy's
sick.
I was like, dang, this guy's
badass,
really
dude.
kick ass. I was
He's
like,
ready. Dude, he came through and was ready, and he fucking delivered.
and he
dude.
goes, well, I actually play music in a band called Butt Candy.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, Butt Candy, okay. So what the hell's Butt Candy? So he started telling me about Butt Candy, and I was like, this is cool. And I was like, can you play guitar? Because he plays drums in Butt Candy. I was like, can you play guitar? And he's like, totally. He's like, I played guitar in a band called Teenage Corpses back in the day.
Cool.
A punk band. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Because I was like, I need the lead in my next movie to mime playing some guitar parts.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, I can do that, no problem.
Yeah, that's so cool.
So, I had seen him act, and then he knew he played music, so lo and behold, he was destined to play that part, so to speak.
That's so cool. And dude, did he have any idea of your backstory with like being around musicians and stuff like that, and like you playing music yourself?
When we first started shooting, we started talking about bands we like and things, and being involved in the scene, knowing you guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so like we all kind of ran in similar circles, and we probably grew up going to the same shows.
Right.
And we all had the same friends. Like I'm like, you know this guy? He's like, oh yeah, I know this guy, I know that guy.
Yeah.
And so we're all just kind of in the same vicinity. We just never knew each other were there.
Right.
And now we go to shows and see each other.
Yeah.
We're just like, oh hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Well, what are your ideas next?
New ideas. I don't want to expose myself too much because so many people have a habit of being like, dude, my band's gonna come out this kick-ass album, and the album comes out. Oh, I'm gonna make this movie. The movie never comes out.
Right, for sure.
But something will come out.
Yeah.
Something will come out, but I'm not sure exactly what's gonna bubble to the surface just yet.
Yeah, for sure.
I in the works talking about making like another set of video games. We put out a trilogy of video games last year as well.
That's so cool.
And those are pretty kick-ass. And we've knocked around doing something like that again, but that probably won't come out for another couple of years.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then like I talked about wanting to do another movie, and of course I'd like to make another movie tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
But time and money permitting and everything, you know.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
So give it some time. We will have started on another production probably by the end of this year.
Yeah.
But I can't guarantee anything will come out this year. But more Buck Street Films movies will come out soon.
That's so cool. Do you have any last words on that?
Thank you, everybody. I just want to thank everybody for being here and part of this ride.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everything's a journey now. Everybody goes, it's a journey. I'm on this journey.
For sure.
But it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, it has
Watching
been.
this little micro-budget SoCal splatter film thing go as far as I can ride this train, you know?
Yeah.
And I'll ride it till the wheels fall off, and I want to have you guys be a part of the whole ride, too.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
we would love to
collabing
definitely
and doing
be a
all
part.
sorts of stuff in the future.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. We definitely want to make it happen. You know what I mean? Let us know. We could be involved.
Be a part of the crew next time.
Yeah.
Totally.
for sure.
Yeah, I would love that. I really would.
Yeah. I mean, dude, timing is everything, obviously, but you know, let us know. We'll carve out time.
Yeah.
We'd love to be a part of it. You know what I mean? From a fucking visual standpoint, from an audio standpoint, like we would love to just collaborate, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how these things kind of work.
Bigger and better.
Yeah,
Totally.
exactly. Fucking,
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, you got a whole fucking crew of people. You know what I mean? Like
totally, yeah. And I don't want any of my previous projects to come across as any worse off than what I'm recently put out. I want my newest thing to be my biggest, baddest thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like no question asked.
Yeah.
So I owe it to my audience, I think.
Right.
You know.
Because you do everything. You do the shooting, you do the directing, you fucking do the editing, you do the special effects. It's so much, bro. How do you fucking do it? Like, it's like that day.
You make a lot of messes.
Mm-hmm.
You make a lot of messes. Spill a lot of fake blood. All my clothes are ruined. I got like latex like all over my clothes. It's just. I don't know. You just got to get in there and get dirty. You know?
Yeah, you got to have passion for it, right?
You got it. Yeah. You just
or else none of it
works.
works.
People go, man, where do I start? Where do I begin? How do I make this happen?
Right.
And it's like, I don't know. It's like,
just do it. Yeah. That's what I tell like a lot.
How do you eat an elephant, right?
Right. One bite at a time. Yeah. That's what I tell like a lot of like younger people, because I mean, I've worked in a few different areas of production and stuff like that, and they're always like, oh, how'd you get your start, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, just fucking do it, dude. Like, don't wait for anybody to give you the opportunity. You gotta create the opportunity for yourself, you know what I mean? And
totally.
I think that really resonates within your films, and, you know what I mean? And you fucking kick ass, dude. And, like, thank you for fucking letting us be a part of it, and,
thanks, man.
You know, be able to document it and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
Dude,
appreciate you.
Fucking thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
And we're out.